Hey guys, what's happening? Hope everybody's doing good. What the hell am I doing down on the floor? Well, I want to give you a quick update on what happened to the bike on the last video. You saw that the engine light and temperature light came on and took it to the dealer. I knew it had something to do with the cooling system. I really wasn't that familiar with it. I didn't feel comfortable working on that. So took it to the dealer and had to get this guy. Brand new water pump. The updated water pump. So, you may ask yourself, well, why is there an updated water pump? Well, that's because the original water pump was a piece of garbage. It was junk, and it gave out. Supposedly, it's just plastic. It's got some kind of magnet inside. The magnets are breaking, which is causing the failure. So, Harley came out with an updated water pump. So, the way I understand it, that this water pump is from the M8s, and they have designed it now where it can fit the 14 to 16 Rushmore models that are liquid cooled. And I believe they did that because they knew that the older one was garbage. So, that's the story on the updated water pump. Now, what did it cost me? About $850. And that's actually me talking Bluegrass Harley down a little bit. They originally wanted $1,050 for it. They were running some specials. They let me in on the specials, dropped it down to $850. So I took it in there, and they charged me a diagnostic fee, which is 1 hour labor, which is up to $120 here now. Absolutely ridiculous. It's crazy. But they got you by the they got you. So what are you gonna do? So it was an hour labor for diagnostic, $350 for the water pump. The time it took, they charged you 4.5 hours, and then they charge you like $22 for the antifreeze. Now, they charged me only, they did half, they took off half for the diagnostic fee, only charged me 3 hours of labor for the water pump. Now the water pump, you gotta change out the water pump, you gotta change out the bracket and all the hoses that went to it. So it is probably a big job, being that the water pump's located where it is, the hoses go up to the radiators, up into lowers, and goes up into the top of the engine there. So I can imagine it was a good job, a big job, and I didn't really feel comfortable doing it. So, but I still can't, even though I got $200 knocked off, and them guys were great to work with over there, I still can't help but to feel like I got robbed a little bit on it. Especially when you go to the forums, and the forums are pretty much saying that on average, probably about 8,000 miles is when it starts failing. I got 22,000 miles on this one, so mine worked out all right, I guess, compared to some of the other people's. I can attest to that because my dad's got a 15 Tri-Glide. His went out in 18 while we were out in Sturgis, and with 4,600 miles on it. It cost him like $663, and they ended up putting the old water pump back on because they didn't have the updated one back then. So it is what it is at this point. So I just want to give you guys a quick update on that. Like I said, it is 2021 now. 2020's out of here. And a couple of plans that we are planning on doing for 2021 is early May, we're going to try to head down to Thunder Beach for a couple of days. That's in Panama City Beach. From there, we're going to try to jet over to New Orleans for the night. And then maybe head up north to the site where Bonnie and Clyde got ambushed. I watched that movie Highwaymen on Netflix, and it's really good. So it kind of got my interest into that whole situation. That's why we're heading up there. Around June 11th, Mr. G 1965 is hosting a meetup over in Virginia. It's about 250, 300 miles away from us. So it'll be a hop, skip, and a jump to get over there to them. I know there's some motor vloggers and YouTubers that are talking about going over there. So that ought to be fun. And then we got Sturgis in August. So far that's the plans. As long as we don't run into the same stuff we ran into in 2020. So we'll see. I'm going to go in and post a picture here at the end of the old water pump compared to the newer one, just so you can see. I think the older water pump's got the thermostat on the outside of the pump, whereas the new updated one, the thermostat's on the inside. Not really sure if that's going to be good or bad, but time will tell, I guess. So 2021 plans. If you guys have your plans set already, leave them down in the comments below. I like to know where everybody's heading to, what everybody's interested in, and as for traveling and stuff like that. So let us know, and hopefully we can meet up somewhere on the road somewhere. So I will tell you guys one more thing that really irks me, I forgot about. So when I took this over to get the water pump replaced, obviously they had to pull off the cover to the water pump. And I just pulled it off so I could get a picture of this for this video and stuff, and noticed all that dirt and grime up in there. I mean, like, why wouldn't you just go in and clean that out for me? Like, why would you put it right back on with all that stuff in there? I've already scraped some of this out, but, you know, to be honest, I'm paying you $120 an hour to work on this thing. Least you could have done was cleaned out my cover here for me. So that kind of irks me a little bit, but thanks for checking out the video. That's the quick update on the water pump and 2021, and we'll catch you on the next one. See you guys. Take care. Be safe.